Long ago, a young man named Aditya lived in a hut on the edge of a drought-stricken area. He was so poor that he spent all day searching for roots and tubers in the forest. Sometimes he survived by sewing the old clothes of the villagers. One afternoon, while passing by a drying river, he saw a white swan. The swan was stuck in the mud, and a wild jackal was about to attack it. Without worrying about his own life, Aditya chased away the jackal and saved the swan. The swan's feathers were shining like silver. Aditya brought it to his hut and fed it a little bit of millet. The next morning, the swan began to speak in a human voice. "Aditya, your kindness has saved my life. From today, your days of poverty are over." Shubhra told Aditya to go to the city's biggest jeweler. He asked him to request an old, useless chest from him. Aditya brought that chest back to his hut. Shubhra dropped a single drop of dew from his wing onto the chest. The chest suddenly became filled with priceless coins. Tears of joy welled up in Aditya's eyes. First of all, he used that money to feed the hungry people of the village. But Shubhra didn't stop there. He made a plan for the future. He said, "Master, this wealth is just a small beginning. Please allow me to fly towards the north for a while. I will bring you such splendor that you haven't even imagined." Aditya bid him farewell with a very heavy heart. Shubhra flew across the 7 seas and reached a kingdom where King Vikram was deeply troubled. His only daughter, Princess Kavya, suffered from a disease that had no cure. Shubhra perched directly on the palace balcony and began to sing in a sweet voice. There was such power in that music that the princess gradually began to recover. The king was absolutely stunned to see this miracle. Shubhra said to the king, "Your Majesty, I am a messenger of the great Emperor Aditya. He has sent me here for the well-being of your daughter. If you deem it fit, Emperor Aditya is worthy of your daughter's hand in marriage." Seeing Shubhra's wisdom and the princess's recovery, the king immediately accepted the proposal. He sent back a message asking him to bring the wedding procession soon. When Shubhra returned, he told Aditya everything.
Aditya panicked. "Shubhra, I have neither an army nor a palace. How will I show my face to the king?" Shubhra smiled and said, "Just follow me." They reached a dense, dark forest where sunlight never penetrated. A massive magical demon lived there. He had trapped an entire golden city with his dark magic. The people of that city had been turned to stone. Shubhra began chanting a divine mantra with his beak. This made the demon furious, and he rushed out. Shubhra used his magical powers to summon a glowing sword in the air and gave it to Aditya. Shubhra attacked the demon's eyes and blinded him. Aditya put an end to the demon with his bravery. As soon as the demon died, the entire city lit up. The people who had turned to stone came back to life and accepted Aditya as their king.
Now Aditya had his own army, elephants, horses, and a massive golden palace. He reached King Vikram's kingdom with great pomp and splendor. When the king saw Aditya's grand lifestyle, he felt that Aditya was the most powerful king in the world. The wedding of Princess Kavya and Aditya was celebrated with great pomp and show. The celebrations continued for several days. After the wedding, Aditya returned to his golden city with his wife and Shubhra. One night, while everyone was asleep, Aditya asked Shubhra, "Shubhra, why did you do all this for me? You risked your own life to get me this empire." Shubhra replied calmly, "Master, the day you saved the life of that bird stuck in the mud. Just save a bird, but you saved the destiny of this city. I was the guardian of this city, whom the demon had turned into a bird. Your selfless love broke my curse."